Thanks, Jay, and thanks to Woodland Pattern and Formation Series for having me and my friends and collaborators this evening. It's a real treat to bring this project and performance to Milwaukee, where I grew up and have made lots of music over the years. I'll just say a few words kind of about tonight's performance, and then there'll be some more words and images and music. Tonight, my collaborators and I will be presenting a work called By Passing Upon. As Jay mentioned, there is an album and book of photography and text and score that all came out as part of this project this past fall, which is available, as well as other releases and things from other projects if you're interested. Tonight's performance is structured with 4 sections of text and images, which will sort of bookend and structure the musical performance. Performers will move throughout the space during the performance. I invite you all also to feel free to move if you wish. The boundary between performer and audience can often feel great, but it's also quite thin. If you feel moved to become more active or move around, ripple in the flow of the performance, trust that feeling. I would just ask that you engage with tonight's work by tuning in and being responsive to the performers and everyone else around you. And with that, I hope you enjoy. Thank you, dear reader, for grazing fingers across these pages. Thank you for passing gazes. Trying to find my way in our short go together, Al suggested telegraphic brevity. So thank you, dear reader, for working to annihilate bounds. For years, I've given attention towards pavement pace. Since teenage, strolling my stand-up bass on small wheels. Dodging potholes and hazards in NYC pavement. Al and I shepherding canine Kim Moser. Scoping for food scraps or sharp debris, scooping up food. 2018, school started new directions for my schools. Curb stops, metal circles and sidewalks and yards. Covering shut-off valves before water pipes or buildings. This fixation growing as I walk, focusing fascination. A far-reaching hidden system. Fabulated infrasculptural aesthetics, clarifying concerns, cutting access to water, of contaminants such as lead, of troubling, critical, but invisibilizing construction, a cordoned off conception of further Felix's fascination and concern, Al, Moser, myself, many others, have gotten to know these objects, paying attention to multiple levels. Spine circles dividing public and private property underground. The glimmer of an inflection point, towards nose, portal. Subtly unsettled Euro-American legal landscape images naturally. And so the new topographers lean their lenses down. Aided by Jeffrey Boger's infrastructural inversion, painted in the foreground of her style. Here in the complex, sits angled within. Meet her herself. Friends, collaborators, strangers. To spy these sculptures in daily excursions. Spot markers, monuments, and quietly move materialize ideas and power. We've seen such stops, touched them, shaken them. Others here, colored, curated, and countless quantities. Al and I opened one, trying to clean it. The dust and dirt quickly realizing we needed a different purpose. We talked with, asked about them, praised their service, liberated the target. Some geologists do mineral subjects in the field, thought about linking together. Stacking one upon another back to front, like Robert Nichols' helix of recursive dispossession. Indigenous peoples' claims to Turtle Island property only recognized when they're giving over ownership to settlers. Property logics flowing from source to destination. Cleanly fleeting, private and public, citizen and sovereign. Clarifying rights, structure, piece of land, quantity of water. Projecting property lines to include and exclude. But inside or outside matters. discursive repossession. Might paying attention to these infrasculptures remind us of Nicholas Blomley's admonition. Property is not static, re-given. It requires continual active doing. Thus, to unsettle these logics, we need only stop. Greene on saxophone and guitar. Sam Scranton on percussion. Lia Kohl on cello and singing. Deidre Huckabay on flute and some singing. And Robbie Hunsinger on oboe, saxophone, fiddle, and singing.
Lundberg.
Yes.
Thanks again to everyone for performing.